Hi, my name is Brian Lawless. I'm a fifth grade teacher at Worthington Schools, and I'm going to talk about some of my favorite books today. Uh, the first book I'd like to talk about is one that I use in a whole class setting every year. And every year I have kids that leave here in love with this book. It's a part of a series. There are 3 books in the series. The first book is called Because of Mr. Terupt. It's by an author named Rob Boyer, and he is actually a fifth grade teacher, and he writes about this story about this new young male teacher named Mr. Terupt, who teaches at a school called Snow Hill School, and I teach at a school called Slate Hill, and so my kids kind of like that comparison. And so he teaches at Snow Hill Elementary. He teaches fifth grade, and the thing I like about this book is that all of the characters have their own chapters. So there's little chapters that are set aside to hear first person from each of the kids. And you have 7 different perspectives from this story, but you never hear from Mr. Terupt. You only hear from the kids. And out of the 7 kids, it's impossible to read this book and not have a student latch on to one of those characters. I've had kids latch on to Luke, who is the brains of the class. I've had kids latch on to Alexia, who is kind of the drama queen, the bully at the beginning. I've had kids latch on to Danielle, who kind of is newer to the school and she's having trouble with her weight and her appearance. I've had kids latch on to Peter because Peter's a huge prankster and a troublemaker. Jeffrey, who is secluded and has some home issues going on. Some kids can relate to that as well. And all of these kids admire Mr. Terupt. The book kind of comes to a peak where the kids go out to play in the snow one day, and a terrible accident puts Mr. Terupt in the hospital in critical condition. And the kids all come together, and it's the story of their transformation throughout their fifth grade year and how they pull together to support their teachers, support each other, and grow together as fifth graders. So the book is Because of Mr. Terupt by Rob Boyer.